as we begin our venture towards Humblewood, a quaint place full of animal creatures across a rather beautiful horizon in the distance. You've all come together from different ways and different lives, making your way towards a place called Meadowfen, a small village to the south of the Scorched Grove, near the main road, of course. As it's been a quite long time, as anyone can remember, the life there as goes by slowly. Recently, Shadowfens has fallen on hard times. Seasonal rainfalls haven't arrived, leaving the fields barren. To make things worse, the trade wagons sent to provide a relief that has gone missing and fueling rumors of bandits prowling on the roadways. Fire-based creatures are venturing closer to the village than ever before. But a week ago, an anonymous plume of black smoke towards the north blocked the sun. A few brave villagers ventured out to investigate, but they have never returned since. The source of the smoke remains unknown, as the sleepy village of Meadowfen is a perfect home for aspiring adventurers who dream fantastic quests across Humblewood. But in the recent chaos surrounding the settlements have presented an ample opportunity for the group's heroes to get their feet wet, as Meadowfen also works well as a staging, as it seems rather a place where the elders have turned their times at these fortunate ideas. As we find ourselves a group of adventurers that traveled far and wide from where they come from in Humblewoods begin to make their journey here. As we'll all get into an introduction for each of you and why you've come this far for this place. As I will start from left to right.
You can call me Ben White, just a second. Okay. Sorry about that. So whom you see, whether we may be in Meadowfen, is a slightly above average tall strig, whose resemblance appears close to that of the great horned owl. There's not really much on him besides a strapped greatsword on his back. He's not really muscular per se, but he is beefy. Um, he looks not approachable, but he also doesn't look like he's going to mean mug you at the same time. Uh, but yeah, bright, piercing yellow eyes, a sharp beak, ear tufts that make him appear taller than he seems to be. And yeah, that's pretty much who Alan is.
All right. My character's name is Aurelix, but he usually just goes by Doc. He's an average-sized grayish Arctic fox wearing a brown suit with a green undershirt. Piercing eyes as he sort of like as he walks. He has a satchel on one side that sort of like jostles and tumbles, being full of various like trinkets and gadgets and like scrap metals that he just kind of plays with. And he also has a whip to his right side. He definitely is about the same levels as not very approachable.
To Doc without seemingly any care, just yapping away in his ear, is my character Corsa. She is based off of a Korzak fox. Her her dress and her cape and everything are very loud, like just as she is. She has like a spell book on her hip that is like lightly thumping on her thigh as she practically skips next to Doc.
Following Stonehoof is a Servan, as loudly dressed as the course is dressed. Quite the opposite for Elwyn. She is quite tall. She is very svelte, but I wouldn't say willowy. She holds her quarterstaff with a certain amount of knowledge. She kind of looks down most of the time. If she ever does look at you in the eyes, it's a 1,000-yard stare, very haunted, and she doesn't talk much.
Brother Thistle is dressed very lightly, just a simple tunic and a little wooden shield. He's leaning on a staff that has a slightly gnarled head to the top of it, but it's mostly just a walking stick. He looks kind and quiet. He's a little shy, but he seems fairly approachable and talks to the people of the town like he's known them for a long time.
All right. As some of you know each other, and some of you might not know each other, as there is a commotion upon the village square, as a wounded string woman limps towards Meadowfen, an elder's home, staggering and catching herself on the side of the well. She's bloodied. Her tawny feathers are singed and feckled in ashen soot. As you come across Kara. As Kara Stormsinger was one of the villagers who left a week ago to investigate the smoke to the north. Skara seems to be taking water offered, but refuses any other aid, and she's adamant about getting to the village elder. I must speak to the elder. We are all in grave danger. The grove has been taken an entire town at this moment. At a moment, you see a wizened Gallius who sits on the front porch, rising and pulling her door, waving and Kara to come. Kara cannot carry herself any more, as you may venture and help Kara if you see fit.
Yeah, Aurelix would like to approach and help.
Yeah, Brother Thistle comes up on the other side too, and takes one arm.
That's what Kara looks like.
Oh, a fellow Strig.
Uh-huh.
Alan would jump up to help.
As you assist her helping towards Elder's house, as she kind of nods, kind of hopping a little bit here and there, as you see Gallius Underwood, Elder of Meadowfen, as you've seen this portrait before, or rather, Rooster individual, grants an entrance towards Kara, and obviously the rest of the party members that see fit to help in and do. Many villagers will try to follow Kara, but Ardwin will turn them away. Clearly, the party was only allowed into Ardwin's home, because she wanted to speak with them, of course. As it seems, does anybody have a proficiency in medicine?
I do.
As if you do have a proficiency in medicine, you can tend to Kara's wounds if you see fit.
Yeah, as soon as she's in and starts talking, I start to lay her out on a convenient sofa or a table, if there's something else, telling her that she can talk while I work on her.
As you can see, Ardwin approaches Kara. It's clear you have endured much, my child. I expect Gallius, as it motions towards the party to gather around, but we must all know what happened here this day. Scar begins to explain about The scorching fires of the grove, they have spread beyond the hillside. Ah, that hurts. A little more gentler. Oh. The town of the Ash Barrow. Yes, the town of the Ash Barrow. It's been razed to the ground. I warned the people of the roads. They're full of bandits. Lucky enough, I had escaped with my life. But the Ash Barrow citizens, fleeing their burning homes, were not so lucky, as some had been captured by bandits and were taken hostage. As the elder begins to not understand, taking this rather serious at heart. You lot, are you interested in traveling towards Alderheart? Looking towards the five of you.
I would love the honor. My miraculous inventions might have a way to stop whatever's going on.
Alderheart, are you really sure we need to go there?
I require you to speak towards the birdfolk council to inform Ash Barrow's destruction and the activity of the bandits near Meadowfen. This may be a dangerous journey. I don't wish to risk any of your lives, but we are very far in few experienced folk that can handle themselves on the roads.
Now, don't make it sound so enticing.
Lemon size.
For real, right? If you all are insisting on going, I guess you need a medic, but we'll just in and out real quick, right? We don't need to spend a whole lot of time there.
Sure.
Well, that's great then. You're all happily friends. You can get to know each other, of course, before you take on this venture. You'll need to know your skills and weaknesses, of course.
A wise advice. I don't want any one of us slowing one of each other down. So knowing each other's preference in fighting to be beneficial to this party, I guess this is now.
I guess with anything carried, you can do it.
Alright, let's, I guess, grab something to eat or drink and talk about what we do before we head on out.
Yes, a plan is always best, especially in high-pressure situations. My sharp intellect will help us in this adventure.
Mm. I'm sure it would, Tiny Fox Man.
Yeah. Him and his sharp intellect.
Ah, a jib. Or a jab. She means you're not very smart.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think Doc is like holding his satchel to his side like he's protecting it from the bad words. You don't know what you're talking about. Starts rifling through. You hear like jingles and jangles.
No, but she does, apparently.
I don't think the vials can understand Humble anyhow.
Alright, fine, I guess I'll start this. Kinda cheers to y'all. As you all can see, I'm a Strig. Strigs are warriors through and through. I fight in the front lines. I hit stuff. I take hits. That's really all you need to know for right now. What do the rest of you do?
I'm a Vulpin. I'm really smart. I like to stay in the back and throw spells at people. That's what I like to do. Oh, and I can also like shield things, I guess, but you know.
And stay in the back you will. You look frail.
Yeah, I'm not really like I don't have any formal combat training. She's like
No, but
smiling.
magic might be a good thing.
Yeah, I can't heal people though. My magic's good for hurting.
My magic is
My
good
kind of
for.
magic.
My magic is good for killing things. I don't like to do it very often, but I can heal a little bit too. I can also hit things with this stick, but that's kind of last resort.
That should always be first resort.
Well, I would like to be a more formidable warrior, but not really good at it right now, and these robes don't really stop much in the way of me getting hurt.
You don't need ropes to not get hurt. You just take the hit. We will start your training. But you said you healed a little.
Yeah, I know a little of the healing magics, but unfortunately I'm easily tapped for power. Don't have a lot.
I can heal a little bit, mostly with herbs and things. I'm a hedge, as you can see. Mostly we curl up when things get dangerous. I'll try not to do that too much. I don't know. I mostly came here to heal Kara, but it seems like you guys probably want an extra member in your party. I can walk in the back. I'm pretty good at taking hits from behind.
Oh, you could also be in the front and just walk backwards.
I suppose that's true. Harder to not trip over things that way. Although I work pretty well with plants.
My inventions
true.
give me the versatility needed to be anywhere on the battlefield. I can be up front. I also have healing capabilities thanks to salves and potions I've manufactured, but I can really be anywhere.
Oh, that's great.
What was that?
Huh? I didn't
Sorry,
say
did you-
anything.
Okay, sorry.
I
He
just-
like
No, you
sticks a
definitely
claw into
said
your ear. I thought I heard
something.
something.
I honestly picture you having like an acorn gun, an acorn gun, like made of acorns, fires acorns.
No, he has a whip made of vines on his side. That's his main weapon.
You know what I just realized? I don't think any of us really introduced our names. For now, you can call me Alan. Last name's irrelevant.
Most everyone around here calls me Brother Thistle.
You there, brother?
Hey,
Are you our brother?
I'm everybody's brother.
That's a weird family tree.
Yeah. We might have to investigate the roots on that one. But you can call me a relics.
I'm Corsa.
And I'm called Elowin. So, are we planning on heading out, or did we want to get something to eat first for the road?
Up to you.
A meal always comes in handy.
That's what I
mean,
was thinking myself.
Our journey just concluded getting to Meadowfen. I'd say it's best we stock up before heading out.
Agreed.
It's actually my first time in Meadowfen. Don't really know the place all that well, so if any one of
Nice,
you have...
So many visitors. I've lived here for quite a while. I think you could probably get us to a place that's good.
Then you lead
Good
on.
then.
What's
I lead
your insight on this place?
them to a nice cafe type place where we can get some solid food, but nothing too heavy for the road.
You do find a place called the Drifting Fen, a tavern and eatery, as it's a rather picturesque place itself. As you can see, it's a creaky timber inn built on the stilts above a shallow pond. A lantern bobs gently in the mists outside. As you can see, tethers and poles crooked outside. The tavern smells of smoke and rich stews, lining the wall of bundles of dry marshes and herbs, as it's known for the marsh-inspired cuisine around these parts. Known for sour berry glazed duck, ash porridge, fennel root broth, and mead of Mokk. So I'll put those in the Discord for you.
How much is the duck?
They charge for the duck is, I believe it's 3 silver.
3 silver?
Mm-hmm.
I would like to get the duck. Please.
As you meet with the proprietor of this place, Bilden Fenwick, an elderly, sharp-witted, gossiping a lady. As you can tell by just looking at her closely, she's a tortoise of some sort. Rather, looking like she is a well-aged, be over her prime, as she enjoys cooking these rather home-cooked meals. What? Alright. 1 sour-berry glazed duck. Alright. And for your friends?
Oh, she'll look back at everyone. What do you guys want?
I'll have a bowl of the porridge and a glass of the mead.
Alright. That will be 5 silver.
Same, please. My usual.
Fennel root broth.
Yep. And the mead.
That'll be 2 silver.
I'll take the same thing.
Duck and meat for me.
Oh, I would also like the mead.
Make up your mind.
You're old enough to drink?
Yes, you know this.
Right. Sorry, I forget. It's difficult to remember.
Yeah, you and that intellect, huh?
I only remember important things, like blueprints.
Anyway, yes, I would like the duck and the meat, please.
5 silver. Total.
I'll slide over my silver to her. Thank you.
Ellen hands out the required amount.
I will show you the world map of the world you play in currently. As we'll discover certain locations as you progress the story. We are currently over yonder. As this entire map can be explored.
Very cool.
That's very Humblewood.
So, he looks towards Doc and Corsa. You two fight with the energy of siblings.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
absolutely
no, no. Big. He's making a big X with his head, with his arms. Nope. Nope. Just the same species.
Yeah,
Kinda.
we're not even
That repulsed
the
with one
same
another,
family.
huh?
Yeah, it's rather truly coincidence.
So you're that repulsed with one another.
I mean, he like leans in a bit closer. I'd shake her if I could.
You'd what?
What? Oh, what'd you say?
She's like, her smile has not faded. It's just gotten a little tighter.
Hmm. Anyhow, you're gonna have to excuse my ignorance in some things. I haven't really left where I lived until just recently.
It's quite all right. I'm used to people knowing less than me.
Yes, he's a bit of an ass.
I was gonna say, mighty arrogant.
He's trying to reinvent the wheel, as it were.
A useless endeavor.
I haven't a clue what you're talking about. He's like trying to hide his satchel like in between his back and the chair that he's in. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. I have plenty of inventions that work. He pulls out a green vial.
That looks like a potion, not an invention.
This is locally sourced. Materials used to make this potion.
As all potions are, yes.
Doc is going to ignore Corsa now and then begin drinking his mead.
I'm not so against reinventing the wheel. The first wheel was in the sky. If we didn't recreate that, we'd have a hard time with our carts.
Hmm. I don't know how you can reinvent the wheel. Some
He
might
doesn't
argue
know
it's
either.
perfect
Lots
as
of
is.
ways.
I don't know why we're stuck on this hypothetical wheel that I've reinvented. I've never even tried to reinvent the wheel.
String with a point in the center, or you can start to add more and more sides to a shape. There's 2 ways at least to reinvent a circle.
I didn't think about it like that, huh?
A warrior, inventor, mage, a healer, and then whatever Elwyn is.
Oh, I'm actually a wizard. Big difference.
What's the difference?
Just, there's a difference.
Oh, now the specificities of one craft is important. Okay.
Could you tell
He
me
just
the
goes back.
difference?
Oh, mages are like they more like localized to one town and focus on helping people, but wizards are more into like the study of magic and furthering their knowledge of it.
Nerd.
What'd you say?
Pardon. No, nothing. I just some mead went down the wrong pipe. Pardon me.
Well, aren't you a nerd? You build things.
It's not my fault there's a market.
was the last time you sold one of your inventions?
I've been on the road the last few days. I haven't had the opportunity to set up my traveling stall. I reject the premise of the question. Your Honor.
Oh, I'm your honor now.
No.
They were not in a jury or in court. I don't know why the use of your honor was necessary.
Not the important bit. Let's talk about our plan to reach Alderheart. How about that? We can let's get into the specifics here. Clearly ignoring what everybody is saying and trying to change the subject.
Mm.
So it's like it's a long journey, I'm sure. And, we need supplies. Let's talk about that.
Yes, we should probably get a
Tent
pool
of some sort.
everyone's
Mhm.
money, I suppose.
As you guys begin to
Just-
talk, you can see the fires and flames in the distance still happening. As time is of the essence, the more days you spend here, the worse happens out there.
And we should do it quickly.
Yes, very pressing matters.
Have the fires been moving fast as of recent?
As of after this meal, I have
Normally,
54 gold and 5 silver.
I have about 65 gold on me.
I have a little more. I travel pretty light, but this is really unusual. Usually between the fens and the grove, I can't imagine an entire town being gone.
It was quite disheartening.
How much money do you have, Doc?
It was really unfortunate timing for this expenditure. I recently invested in a lot of materials I left at home, so I only have 9 gold on me, but I usually have more. But right now I have 9 gold and 8 silver.
How are you supposed to invent with 9 gold?
Well, the idea was that I was not to be here until, the call to adventure and action brought me, considering my inventions could be used for something greater than helping simply the people around me.
He can't sell shit.
I've got 37 of the gold ones and 5 of the silver ones.
So we have a pretty substantial amount for supplies.
Yeah.
I'd
I've
say
never been to Alderheart before. About how far away is it?
It's been a long time. I don't remember.
Yeah, I mean,
you
would
can roll a history
would you
check
know?
if you are from this region of this continent. You're welcome to roll a history.
All
Yep,
right.
I don't know.
Start off
First roll of the
strong.
day.
I don't know.
All right. And Doc, you kind of scratch your chin. You feel like it could be a few days, but you can't be certain.
Judging from the maps that I've studied on my way here, it's at least a few days.
Well, I say we pool together our funds and we go after we finish our meal, of course, and we go and get supplies. Like some I can't remember the name.
Rations?
Yes.
Yes, rations.
And I guess bedrolls. I'm not 100% sure. I'm just used to sleeping under the stars.
Explains your mangy coat. Yes, bedrolls and rations would probably be best. We will be traveling for a while.
Do you
I
happen to
agree.
know someone we can buy that stuff off of?
Yeah, I know most of the merchants. We should probably head down that way anyhow, just to see if there's a merchant train coming through. If we can travel with them, that would be the safest.
Well, where's the fun in traveling safe?
Well, there's no fun. That's the idea. Fun usually implies danger.
There are no crews going there because of the dangers.
The
Not
Hmm.
merchants have
many.
been kind of empty lately. It's been so many rumors.
I mean, we kind of knew what we were getting into, I suppose. I like having fun.
Right.
An attacking mage that likes to have fun.
I'm a
Sorry,
wizard.
not mage, wizard.
Thank you.
I like telling stories over a good meal after the fun's been had, not so much in the midst of it.
Every time the so-called fun happens, I end up killing someone. So
Well, as long as it was a necessary killing.
As long as I can show off my inventions, I guess I don't mind fun.
See? There's the spirit. How are we to get stronger if we don't endure the fun?
I lead them to the market for whatever supplies are there, even though the trains aren't running currently.
You can buy whatever you need. It's just there's nobody really going into Alderheart or going anywhere else by wagon or cart. It's just too dangerous. So there's like stuff you can buy. It just depends what you're looking for.
Yeah, I think Corsa wants to buy enough ration, or the goal would be 3 days worth of rations
so-
for each person.
It's 5 silver a ration.
Okay.
Whew. Cheap. That's not bad.
Alan will buy his own rations.
Mm-hmm.
We'd need about 9 rations.
I'm gonna
Right.
go for 15.
I
Just to be on the
push.
safe side.
more is better than less.
It is. I put a gold into the pile we're building up for the ration supply.
Okay. Aurelix will put 5 gold in. But he's also going off and buying a bedroll for himself as well.
If everyone needs, I can
It's a gold piece for the bedroll.
Gotcha.
purchase all of the rations. I have enough.
I can help. If you do the talking, I can do the local flavor. Figure out
Oh.
which merchants are the best.
Oh, you should not let me talk to people.
Yeah, you really shouldn't let her talk to people.
Do we have any of us who are good at the haggling? Or being charismatic?
I usually just give people what they ask.
Yeah, I think this is one of those things where we can just do that.
Yeah, I do have experience as a merchant, but unfortunately, my customer service comes with the quality of my products and not exactly the pleasant conversation.
So the quality equals the customer service?
I mean, they're receiving a great service.
He just kind of stares at people until they buy something from him. He tried doing that with me and it didn't work.
I wouldn't describe it like that, but sure.
There is a local abbey for those who are in need if you don't have anywhere else to go.
It's okay. I'll just to make it easier, I can purchase all the rations and then because it's
You can do
7
an IOU.
gold, 5 silver. 7 gold, 5 silver for each. So I'll just purchase them all and then just distribute them out. You guys don't worry about paying for anything. I have it covered for this time.
Yeah, Doc
Yes.
begrudgingly takes rations.
That's very generous of you.
Oh, well, you know, we're going to be traveling together, so it would make sense that I
It's true enough.
I'm
you
usually
know.
pretty good about scrounging stuff up along the way too to supplement.
Oh, I can do that too. I was we can work together. The druids taught me a lot about foraging.
Nice.
Alright. As you buy whatever you need to continue onwards, packing your backpacks full of goodies and necessities to make your journey across the land to travel towards Alderheart and talk to the council urgently on what's conspiring and happening upon Humblewood as you begin to make your venture. And in our campaigns, usually we have some kind of things that you can do once per day, as you are traveling now officially, leaving Meadowfen in the distance. So you can have a choice now. I usually let people do a choice every day. And depending on circumstances, it might not be every day, depending where we are in the game. So when you're traveling, you can either roll a D100 for a magical item across the land. It will never be like a very strong item. It'll be considered common or uncommon at best. Or you can substitute that and roll a survival check for a potential herb that is very magical, innate. Depending on the survival check you do make, it could be just food. It could potentially be an herb that you can use, and then one that is very superior in a sense that may be a little bit powerful. So the DCs are 16 for a regular herb, and then 21 for a rare herb. Anything below that is basically just regular fruits and stuff you find in the world. Depending if you get below 10, then you get nothing really, honestly. Or you can forfeit that with a 10% chance on a D100. So you need a 90 or higher to get a chance of finding something along your travels. So you may choose what you wish on the venture.
Each of us does that, or is that a group
Everybody.
check?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Oh,
we all
okay.
get to.
Oh, so close.
All right, watch this.
Get a 2.
No.
Everybody usually goes to the magical item, but herbs are very strong.
Maybe tomorrow.
As no one really finds anything, Loon, you do find across a berry bush of your choice. As it looks like Brother Tissel with a 26. How do you get a 26? Good gracious.
Natural 20,
20.
man.
Yeah, level 1. It's
Yep.
insane. Fuck.
Jeez. Good job.
Congrats, brother.
Alright. Gotta find my herb book. There we go. Alright. As you can choose what kind of berries you find, Alan, as you begin to scrummage across. You can roll me a d20 to see how many berries you obtained. 18. You collect a lot, so it depends what you want to collect. You're welcome to.
Nice.
Alright, for our person who got a natural 20, roll me a 2d8 for your rare herb.
It's trying.
Alright.
Okay, one extreme to the other.
Oh, that's not bad. I'm not gonna bother with the knowledge of it. If you rolled it, you know what it is.
Okay.
Alright. As I will give you the context in private. But you find a tree ant seed. So that's pretty interesting. You can roleplay it as you see fit, but it's yours.
Cool.
What kind of berries did you get, Alan? Or berries you want?
I'm gonna do blueberries.
Alright.
Origin fibers.
Alright. As you guys continue your adventure forth, you begin to get to a rather strange encounter along your travel. You see 3 hooded figures gesturing violently at a crumpled body on the ground, while the 4th leans against a nearby tree. A small cart stacked high with bags and boxes of various sizes stand nearby. One of the hooded figures goes to the cart, unceremoniously shifts through the packages, leaving a fallen bundles of straw upon the road. As you notice, you begin to approach. You see the 3 strangers who are gesturing at the body. As you can see their pointed faces of a patch under the hoods. As you see the 2 male ones in the one field Mapache are wearing these kind of worn leather armors, this kind of short swords on their belt, as the 4th intimidating of a Vulpin female, lightly armored, wearing an ornate sword on her hip. She seems to be hanging back, letting her subordinates do all the work. As you hear a whimpering, "Help me!" as a creature laying on the road. As you can't make out the features, but the Apache female still stands near the fallen body, putting her hands on her hips and saying to you folk, "Alright, folks, nothing to see here. Move along. If you know what's good for you, you leave."
Was that a threat?
Alan starts to put his hand on his hilt of the sword.
It seems like that one down under there can't quite leave as easily as us.
Yeah. Doc takes the vine whip off of his hip and sort of cracks it.
Elowen grips her quarterstaff and casts Shillelagh on it.
I didn't think we'd get into a fight so soon. I guess we'll find out what everyone can do.
As you guys can play this out as you see fit. If you want to go offensive, you're welcome, or you can potentially be passive, where you can roll deception or persuasion to get out of this with a reasonable. But if you see fit to fight, you're welcome to.
It sounds like we're already ready to fight.
It's like, wait a minute, let's try.
As
Parlay.
you can see their weapons kind of thrown at you. Well, it seems like they don't want to leave. As we'll get to a map. Roll initiative.
All right. I'm gonna use my lucky feat to gain advantage on this.
Yes, you're fighting cute animals.
The fuck is initiative? Can't find it.
Oof.
Hey, hey, that's much better than 1.
I can't even. Oh, there it is. 3.
Oh no.
forgot to put the thing on.
That's nice.
Oh well, I'll just do it manually. I usually have a macro for it, but I didn't add all the macros into the game yet.
Mm,
That's why you don't see the group nation for the potion button.
right.
But I did get the APIs in, so it's more important.
That's nice. Glad they work. Well, at least we'll find out.
Well, well, Saturday's kind of fucked for that one because it's been running too long.
Mm.
No matter what I do to it, it just breaks.
Yeah.
As a little kind of bandit kind of looks at you all, I'll pick a target. It is going for our wizard.
Uh-oh.
7 misses.
Oh.
Ooh. Oh yeah, we're level 1.
Yeah.
Hey, don't underestimate.
Begins to run behind in a bush as he's gonna roll a stealth check. As he's currently hidden. Yes, these monsters actually have what you guys have.
Incredible.
Brother.
There we go. It's forgetting me a little bit. So where's the one under the cart?
For the Theater of the Mind, the card is basically here. But I can drop a card in, it's not a big deal.
Okay. I'm going to start going towards the cart, to try to rescue the person. And as I'm going, I'm gonna cast Gust Barrier, on myself. So... And then I'm trying to check, is curling an action or a bonus action?
A what, sorry?
My racial ability, I can curl up. I think it's a bonus action. I'm just trying to find it really quickly.
Oh, it's like it's the turtle thing. Where you go in the shell.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know for that race if it's an action or a bonus action.
I thought it was on the main sheet, but oh, there it is. It's an action. Okay. So I'm just going to use my action to cast Gust, and use my full movement to move towards the cart.
Alright. I'm gonna stay exactly where I am. I'm going to cast Chromatic Orb on the other fox in the back. I have just enough range to do so.
Oh, someone wants to die early, huh? Alright.
And then
You want revenge for the old fox, other campaign.
Okay, who's dying early?
yeah, Red, what was
Nice.
that about dying early?
Okay. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, you have the same number, so it bounces.
Oh shit! Is anyone else? It's like 20 feet of range, right?
I think it's a creature within 30 feet, if I remember.
Oh, and it's gonna be acid within 30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
For let me do some magic.
Both
I
with
can't believe you've
both
done
with
this.
She
morphine.
gets killed instantly as she just dies on impact. You don't even hear a screech in pain.
Fucking melted her. What
And
the?
then this is going to the raccoon on the
Oh
left.
my gosh.
Okay, yeah.
For the 25
Nat 20 to Nat 19.
15 damage.
As he also dies without screaming.
And that'll be the end of my turn.
As this guy's like, fuck this shit, I'm out. Action dashing off the map.
Oh, yeah, and Doc looks down at his whip in his hand, and then he looks back up at, like, the acidic puddle from where that fox was behind the cart. Huh. So he's just gonna walk forward, and I get he's just gonna hold an action to attack. That'll be it. Like, oh, good going. Good going.
Looks at Corsa. Huh.
See,
may-
I told
may
you
not-
I'm really good at staying in the back and doing lots of damage.
Yeah. It's like a bead of sweat is going down Doc's face. Like, yeah, you're pretty good at that.
Yeah, I don't
May
think you
not
need
be
the
a
rest of us
warrior
so
in the
much.
traditional sense, but I can sense you're a warrior through and through nonetheless. I'm gonna go see where this cry for help is coming from.
Yeah,
And I'll
same.
action dash over here.
Or something.
Did you say that there was a body laying somewhere?
Yeah, it's outside the car. Currently, that's where.
Oh. Well, then she will... 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. If she can see the body, she'll cast Healing Word on the body.
Okay.
Find it. Oh. That's her turn.
Alright. As the last one, we'll sneak out of here. Fuck this shit. And in combat.
Of course, is gonna just like look at the goo.
As you can
I
see,
really didn't-
their faces are open wide in horrific shock.
I really didn't expect it to work that well.
Yeah.
As you
That's
scurry
great.
them off and obviously annihilating the captain and one of its henchmen, other two vanishing unknown to where they ventured off, as it seems you defeated the bandits easily peasily, with no effort at all. As you quickly realizing the little individual down below, as he kind of, I feel better. Holy shit! What did you do to them? As his eyes are shocked.
Yeah, what
Best
did you
don't
do to
know.
them?
I
It's best
have
not
a-
to ask.
Well,
I think I'm gonna hurl.
I threw an acid orb at them. I figured that was like the safest option. I mean, I could have done like lightning or fire or
Yeah.
Fire's
It's
not
like
so great in the
poisoning
woods.
yourself.
Maybe not fire. There's been enough of that lately.
I could have frozen them, I suppose, or poisoned them, or used thunder. But like, I figured melting them into piles of goo would be the best option. I really didn't think it was gonna work that well, though.
Well, a dead enemy is a dead foe.
It seems to have scared the other guys off. So, you know, a win's a win, I guess.
Mhm.
In actuality, you saved 2 lives.
As you can see the person looking at you. The name is Elsa. Thank you for helping me. That was a close
Aw,
one.
she's so cute.
Thank you for protecting me and my cot. I was on my way towards Alderheart, but the Widow Reach. On the way to the Widow Reach. Would you be kind enough to help me on my way?
It's happened to be where we're going. I don't see why not, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds great. Doc is sifting through the pile of goo that was the captain during this.
As she begins
Don't
through
tell me, like,
her
begging for
supplies, as she begins to, I think I have something in here for you. As you can see her cat paws going through the cart. As you begin to look at the corpse of the fox that just got melted, as it gives you the heebie-jeebies if you piss off the wrong person, that could be you.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely like pale.
As you begin to look through the bandits, you can see this bandit wearing leather armor, completely melted now at this point. Poorly kept sword, still intact, but you can take it if you like. It seems this guy had 5 gold pieces. The other 2 have fled, so you don't get that extra money.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab the gold piece.
You can have it.
I think you've earned it this day.
You see on Freya, you see she has studded leather armor. Obviously pilfered from somebody else. Finely crafted short sword with a rose insignia on the pommel. The sword doesn't look magical, but it looks like it would sell for double for the normal going rate for a short sword for its craft.
Yeah, I'll take the sword out of the goo and sort of like wipe off some of the leftover acid off of it, and like, you know, kind of.
As you begin to look through
Okay.
the rest of it, you do find that Freya possessed 10 gold pieces to her name.
I'll pass out 2 gold to everybody, and then I'll just. I mean, does anybody want to use the short sword?
It's really good at such things.
Not
Nice.
particularly.
Sure,
My
we can
stick
think
has
of
served
mine.
me well.
Mm-hmm. I'll pocket the short sword.
Alright. As you can see, Elsa eventually brings out... Here, I got one for each of you. This might be handy in a pinch. As she gives you a healing potion to each of you.
Oh, sick.
So, thank you.
I looked the cart over. Is there any damage from when the bandits were ransacking it?
It's pretty heavily damaged. It would take forever to repair. As she begins to put stuff in her backpack instead.
I didn't prepare mending. Oh well.
I did. So I start trying to mend it with the mending cantrip, but I quickly realized that it's just beyond. Yeah, I realized that it's just beyond me. It's. I look apologetically at her. If this was back at my house and I had a weekend, but there's pressing issues.
Yes, there's a fire. We need to get out of here soon. There's still many bandits on the roads. But thank you. Thank you kindly very much.
Oh yeah, no problem.
That was just a potion of healing.
Yeah, a
right?
regular potion of
Plain.
2d4 plus 2, a regular one, so you can use it sparingly when you need it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah, that was. I mean, went surprisingly smooth.
For you, I barely did anything.
Oh, I can hold back next time if you guys want to do something.
Who said to hold back? What
Oh.
good would that do you?
Well, you seem sad that you didn't get to do anything.
I don't mind.
We should never
My
hold back.
inventions will prove themselves. I have no need to give them words.
I can't really do that a whole lot a day. No.
Well,
I could probably do that.
do you guys know what the road ahead is? Have you been to the Mokk Fields?
Not personally, but we were on our way to
I used to live
Alderheart.
near it, but I don't know.
I
Well,
live south of town. We're headed east. This is getting
the
beyond
Mokk
me.
the Mokk Fields are a large swampland. Before reaching Winnow Reach, there's a small research outpost with inhabitants studying slimes that live nearby the caverns. My plan was to stop briefly to Window Ridge to sell my wares that acquired new stock, but before eventually making my way to Alderheart.
We have to stop somewhere. We could probably manage that. It would be safer and surer to get the message to Alderheart than if we were to just camp randomly in the roads.
Could you help me push the cart so it can be obviously not in sight? I can't put everything into my backpack. I'll have to come back for it later.
Can I get like just the wheels bended enough to help us push it out of the way?
Yeah, you can still push it. It's just it requires athletics.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'll yeah, I'll help.
I'll try.
Yeah.
You struggle, Doc.
Yeah.
Oh, give me a
I do
second.
even worse.
His brother Thistle does it on their own accord, pushing it.
Good job.
As Alan helps in the backside with Corsa.
Whatever.
Oh, it's like not that hard.
I loosened it.
What do you say, little fox man?
I just huff and puff when it's done.
Alright, as you guys begin to travel further in, getting to know Elza a little bit as she's a merchant, obviously selling her wares like a familiar person in your party. As seeming fit, she offered you obviously an item for protection, the healing potion. Seeing fit to help her get to where she needs to go. As you guys begin to travel at a decent pace throughout this rather embarking place itself, I'd like you all to roll me a survival check. This is important to not get lost and be familiar with the woods. But if you aren't familiar with these woods, you'll have to roll at disadvantage. My apologies, I forgot. So you're not part of, if you don't know these woods that well, you'll roll at disadvantage. If you know the woods, you roll regular.
Gotcha.
One more roll then.
I'm glad other people are good at this.
I got a 10.
Yeah.
High
No,
intelligence.
no,
low
not that way,
wisdom,
Corsa.
very-
This way.
Oh, you're
Yeah, it's that way.
sorry. I've never been over here before.
You travel about an hour away from the current location. As our highest survival check, I'd like to roll I like for them to roll a d8.
Oh, brother Thistle. Oh, one.
Sorry.
No, that might be good.
We don't know if that's bad.
As reinforcements have
it might
arrived,
be bad.
cutting you off guard. I'd like to roll initiative as you see more
Oh.
bandits.
That wasn't good.
Sorry.
Oh,
Can I get higher than
should have seen what we did to the last guys.
They want
I can't get higher
revenge.
than 4.
I say as I get a nat 1 on initiative.
Awesome. I'm gonna use my second charge of my lucky feat to gain advantage on this roll.
Damn, Thistle with that nat 20 though.
It's either ones or 20s. I don't know what's going on.
Shh, don't question it. Just let it happen.
He's up front.
Oh no, I'm up front.
Yeah, why are you two up front?
We got an at 20.
I did.
So,
Thistle.
You didn't roll initiative in.
Oh, sorry.
Because I don't have the macro anymore, so I would need to wait for your token to be initiative in.
It's doing its thing. I'll just fix it in a sec.
I mean, you nearly got the same thing. You didn't have to roll again.
It's just gonna be internet's really crap, so my dice always roll twice.
Alright, what do you want to do, Tissel?
I'm really not good at going first. I'm going to walk forward and command the closest one to drop their weapons, or the wizard will do to them what she did to the fox and Map Patch.
yeah, I turned them into goo.
They look at you. They're not. They're commanding on which one? Wait, something. As it doesn't seem to work. They got an 18.
Okay. Oof. Yeah. That's my turn.
As it fires on you, brother. 22 to hit.
Yeah.
So you take 4 piercing. Alan.
Okay.
Come on, thick owl, do something.
35 movement speed, which isn't enough to get into melee with it. That's only 40.
Oh.
That's fine. If I'm raise my action to dash, I might as well just get into the thick of it. I'm gonna use my action to dash. Specifically, missing their attacks of opportunities. I take out my great sword and I'm going to go into a rage.
How did you... Whoa! He's so fast.
That'll be it for now.
Take him out, boys! 21 to hit.
That hits.
So you take 1 point of damage instead of 2.
Delicious.
Let's fire at you again. 21 again. Or
Sure.
3 damage, halved to 1.
Mm-hmm.
Fire! 15?
I believe that is a miss. This.
Elowen will do a bonus action. That's of where the heck is it? Innate sorcery. I guess that doesn't pop out, but I'll just check that off. And so then she will attack. Do I target creatures that I'm attacking?
Of course, yeah. You can ping it.
But
with
like,
left
do
click.
I?
You can do that.
Oh,
with
and
left
then
click, yeah.
okay. Just do this guy right here in the middle.
This little cute guy.
And they're all kind of cute, right? And she will cast Sorceress Burst at advantage. Except it just did it all on its own. How do you do advantage?
You can toggle it in the sheet. Leave on the new
It's up
sheets.
above your hit points. It'll say automatic right above your hit points. You can press
There
the drop down
Well, I get-
and then it'll...
I guess I'll just roll again since I already rolled a 19.
Yeah, you can roll again to see if you get a crit. There we go.
23. And I'm assuming a 23 does hit.
Yeah, and then in the chat you'll click on the damage. There you go. What kind
Okay,
of
5.
damage?
We'll go with Thunder.
My ears.
And that's all she can do.
Alright. Doc.
Let's see here. Gotcha. Doc is going to run up a bit into the fray. Yes, finally! Time for my inventions to shine! Doc is gonna reach into his satchel and he pulls out what looks like, kind of like almost like a net, or maybe like something you shoot out of a bola. And he shakes it a bit, and like these little balls on it start glowing green. And he throws it over at our raging barbarian as I'm casting Sanctuary on him. Actually, no. I'm gonna hold my action to do
It's too
that
late.
directly after.
You
his turn.
announced it.
That's fine.
Yeah,
But yeah, I'll don't worry, that'll protect you for a little while. Just be careful. And for my action, I'm going to dodge. And that'll be my turn.
Alright, little bandit boy here. It's like, I didn't like that. As he kind of looks at our backliner firing a little arrow. Pew! 16?
And it's.
It hits? Okay. As you
I
take
only
2
got an
points of
AC of
piercing,
10.
it stubs your toe.
Ouch.
So he waddles over here.
Oh, yippee, it's my turn! Ooh, I have so many options. Let's see. What's the range on some of these guys are? We're kind of injured.
It's like, meeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Yeah, this is ominous.
Yeah, so this guy right here is gonna get Witch Bolt.
Using all your spell slots.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah, you get
Might
into
as
a boss
well.
fight, you're like, I'm fucked.
23 to
Yeah, that's it.
9 lightning.
He dies. Ah!
Cool, and then I think I can use my bonus action to move it on to someone else, right?
It's whoever you attack it to.
Okay,
It like sort of creates a tether.
gotcha. So
Yeah, so
that's
Yeah,
okay.
that's why it's good, but it sucks also once you kill a target.
20 back. Just
Getting out of there.
backing up a little bit.
Brother!
I'm going to head over for this tree to get a little bit of cover, and on the way, I'm going to cast Toll the Dead on the one in front of me that's hurt.
Okay, wisdom save. Natural 20. He takes nothing.
Okay.
This one's
Yeah,
like,
so I'm hiding
"Oh,
behind the
fuck."
tree.
You're a big fella. I'm gonna stab you. As he grabs a little sword and stabs you. 14 misses. Oh, he has to roll a wisdom save. 14.
Yeah, DC 14 wisdom save. That succeed.
So he tries to stab you, but he misses completely.
Huh. I don't know what you did, but thanks.
No, I mean, I help. Do whatever you want.
He'll unsheath his great sword and attempt to slice him into two.
Hey, buddy, that's a big blade. You don't want to do that.
Oh, that was almost a crit. That's 11 points of damage.
Ah!
And then with my 35 feet, I'll move over here. Losing Sanctuary in the process.
Holy shit. You can cleave two people in half?
Yeah, you're next.
Yeah, and I
18 to
made
hit.
them glow.
18 hits.
So you take 4 slashing, half the 2 as he stabs your leg. Eh.
That tickles.
I'm sorry, brother. I'm leaving you. Fuck you. As he gets off the map. No, you bastard!
This one's still alive here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, she will shoot at him. He starts first.
So his eyes go wide. He notices it. For 2 whole damage.
2.
Phew.
That's all she can do.
Doctor.
Doc cracks his thorn whip and he approaches this injured bandit.
Hey, 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 hey.
I can't quite cleave you in half, but this'll probably hurt if I hit you.
What?
Oh, I hit it.
It will. It will hurt.
5 damage.
Ow!
Yeah, whoosh.
You got one!
Of course I did. And that's it.
Forza.
I am going to. How far away is it?
Within 120 feet.
Okay.
Yeah, he's 80.
I'm gonna firebolt this last one.
That's it.
Yeah.
Tweet. Brother. Thistle?
I'm going to get a little bit closer, I guess. And that one's not been hurt at all, right?
It's been hurt a little.
I just heard it.
Okay. I'm going
Yes.
to try cast Call the Dead on it too then. So Wisdom save 14.
He fails, isn't he? Holy crap, only 2 damage.
Only 2.
Yeah, 2.
Take that!
2.
To be fair, I killed a one with full health and with 9 damage,
Hey,
so
brother,
they're not
Tis,
very.
You just get a heal and brother this look become Sonic. Just rolls down like a porcupine. I can't stop. Alright, balloon.
I think this raccoon's life is flashing before its eyes right now.
Oh, yeah. I bet.
I'm sorry, but you attacked first.
Oh fuck. Oh no.
Yeah, that thing's fucking dead. In half.
Oh wow, that was so much fun!
Yeah, good job, guys.
As the cat lady's
Here, I'll take
kinda
my net
gulping,
back.
she's like, fun? Ooh. More like dangerous.
A lot of ways to die when there's fun.
I'm gonna loot the one that I killed.
Alright. Each body has 5 gold pieces. 4 bodies, 10 gold.
So everyone would get 2.
I think there was 4 bodies, so we each
So
get 4.
Yeah.
I know how to do math.
Yeah.
You know how to count.
I'm the smart one.
Alright. We're gonna take a quick 5-minute break. We'll be back in 5 minutes for a little bio break. We'll be back and continue onwards as we'll reach the swamplands soon enough.
Yippee! Yeah, full disclosure, I definitely did not expect to blow 2 people up with a chromatic orb.
That was really sick.
It was pretty cool. Yeah, and my crit did 5.
Points of damage at level 1 is insane.
Yeah, you get to feel that powerful for like the whole campaign.
Yeah,
You're a wizard.
this is my first time playing a wizard.
Yeah, you're a wizard, Harry. Alan feels mad respect.
Mhm.
I feel super useless until a couple of levels because clerics aren't anything really at level 1.
Yeah.
It's
I mean-
okay.
Hey, I mean, you get Channel Divinity at level 2, and then you get your subclass at level 3, which is when the real fun begins.
Yeah, we
Right.
could. For all we know, it could be like the last campaign where we leveled up once a session for
Yeah.
the first few sessions.
Yeah. All right, guys, you leveled up. Good job. You made it to the swamps.
Speaking of, can we take a short rest before moving on?
I presume, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm chilling, but I'm sure other people would like to.
Yeah.
I have an arrow sticking out of my shoulder.
Mm.
I mean, that gives
Oh,
me
yeah.
a chance to get a spell slot back.
Yeah, I haven't gotten hit yet.
Oh, which might be nice. I only
Yeah, I don't
lost
get
4
much
hit
of short
points,
rest.
but I mean,
I'm an officer.
oh, I forgot to add my rage damage to it. So
Oh.
really,
So you would have
Forget
killed them
that.
more.
yeah,
You
both
would
of
have
those
one-shotted
attacks-
more.
Both attacks would have been 13.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. They only have like 9 HP.
Yeah.
That's how much I have.
Very good.
I've got 11, so
I
Yeah.
also only have 9 HP.
Ooh. I just stay in the back. Me and my 16 hit points will tank for y'all.
Nice.
Yep.
I have like average range of like 60 feet.
Mm-hmm.
I only have 11, but if I remember to actually use it, I have the shield spell, which gives me 23 for a round.
Nice.
Oh, I also have spiny shield if anyone gets too close to me.
Ooh,
That is nice.
that's a fun spell.
And Gust Barrier is pretty cool.
Yeah. I hope to get to use it. I've cast it as my first spell, but no one hit me.
Yeah.
So next
Yeah,
time flying across the
Well,
map sounds like
attention.
fun.
yeah, I did kind of blow him up.
Yeah.
Are you having fun, Elowin?
Yes, I can barely contain myself.
Incredible.
I'm just getting used to Roll20. I was playing Foundry a lot.
Yeah. Roll20 is surprisingly intuitive.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find where stuff is. Like the first combat, I was like, where the heck is initiative? I couldn't find it for like 2 minutes. And I lost it. Where did it go? There it is.
You guys can spend a short rest if you see fit.
Awesome.
You can only use 3 short
Cool.
rests a day for a new player.
Okie dokie.
Short rest time. Woo. Arcane recovery. Get loose ghost.
Fun thing about living in the rural South, you play the constant game of, is that fireworks or gunshots?
Yeah, it's my favorite time of year.
It's usually both.
Yeah.
People be shooting their automatics down here well until like 3 a.m. Crazy.
Sounds like a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Let's take a little short rest. We continue onward in our journey. As you make your way down the road, the terrain of the left side changes considerably. Beyond the lush greens of trees lining the road, glimpses of burning stumps and ashes-covered fields can be seen. It looks as if a massive fire recently ravaged this place. As this bleak landscape stretches for miles, while overlooking the gray scene, you notice a cloud of creatures flying overhead of the ashes. As you begin to keep an eye on them, does anybody have a passive perception of 15 or higher?
Not here.
No.
Ellen.
Oh, I was hoping our cleric would.
Not.
14.
My passive is
Damn.
13.
My passive is 9.
Yeah. So, man.
Not very percent.
As you guys get jumped, as we'll get to another map, a swarm draws near you. As you can see, composed of hundreds of tiny flying creatures, each of them resembling a bat, with a candle-sized flame spout from above their upturned nostrils. Combined with the heat of their bodies, it can be felt on the wind. As we'll get to another map.
Wow, everything just really likes attacking us.
These guys are cute too. Have fun with these guys.
Oh.
Oh, there's
Aw,
this little
hi.
guy.
Aww.
That little guy. Ah!
Ember bat.
There's only 3 of
It
them.
is cute.
It's a swarm of them.
Only. Come, I don't. You're acting. I understand why you're acting confident, but it needs to stop eventually, or else Red will do something about it.
You'll get deleted eventually.
Let me be confident for once in my life, okay?
Okay, it didn't have to go that deep.
Another nat 20, damn!
All right, this one. They're yours. You can have them. It ain't going nowhere.
Alright, brother, chill.
Is brother in? Okay, cool.
I'm going to go Eep and cast Gust Barrier. And burrow with my movement speed down 10 feet.
All right. See you later. That must be important.
He digs away.
Oh, okay. Cool. I'm going to cast Ray of Frost on this guy right here.
Sweet.
Yep, that one. That one specifically.
That's a hit.
Oof,
Done.
12 hits. You're level 1.
Oh, it's a con save? No, it's
You're
he's
level
doing
one.
something else, or my Gust Barrier. Oh.
No, that's something else.
Alright, takes 1
Alright,
point of damage.
Sorry, it was really delayed.
Yeah, that'll be the end of my turn. I don't have an intern button.
Oh yeah, I noticed why. Give me a second. Stupid thing went to the wrong game. There we go. I have to reset it.
There is an intern button.
There it is. There we go. Done. It says done in the combat tracker. As a built-in system. Alright, little swarm boy coming for Alan. Flying to you.
See a done button.
20 to hit.
20 hits.
It's in the chat where you see the damage numbers.
Oh,
As you take 8 piercing and 1 point of fire damage.
Jesus Christ.
Well, good thing that was me and not
Anyone else?
yeah, would have been downed.
Okay. So yeah, seeing all of these ember bats sort of like running at us or flying at us. If they were running, it'd be scarier probably.
Get him!
Yeah, just seeing Aelin's just be ripped apart behind me. I'm going to do a little bit of self-preservation, and I'm going to cast Sanctuary on myself this time. So I sort of like, I essentially just make myself glow in sort of like a, don't get near me, I'm scary, oh, you know.
Wrong one.
Oh, not Fairy Fire. Sanctuary. Okay, let's see. That's my bonus action, and as my action, I'm going to dodge as I am taking a few steps closer to Aelin. And that'll be it for my turn.
Right.
Alan didn't like that.
Alan, roll me a con save.
Okay. I'm decent at these.
As their fiery hot essence burns you. You succeed as you do not get set on fire.
Okay. That's nice. But I'm gonna need you to die. Do I reach? No, I'll wait.
I thought you were gonna say
I'll-
wage. Like Tuesday's game.
Mr. Wed, I'm gonna wage.
Alright. You smacky smack. It seems it doesn't do as much damage as they're resistant to that damage.
Yeah, bonus action, I will rage, because that I don't like that.
Yeah, swarms usually are the worst for melee.
I'll communicate that with the others.
Swarmy guy is flying. He's gonna make a wisdom save. Fails.
Gotcha. DC 14.
So it goes to your other partner instead.
Oh, oops.
20 to hit on Elwyn.
Yep.
It's a hit.
Elwyn, you take 7 points of piercing and 2 fire.
Oh, God.
Okay, so this race has a that would have downed me, but they have a feature that when they go down to 0, I just did. Where is it? Surge of Vigor. Attack deals over half your current remaining hit points. Does that even make sense?
What?
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice.
It did.
It did more than half, right? Okay.
Yes, did more than
Yeah, okay. So then I immediately regain hit points equal to 1d12 plus my constitution modifier.
Yep, roll it.
Is there a good way to do that in this?
You can slash roll or you can do the left-hand side. So if
Okay.
you do slash roll, you can do this 1d 12 plus
1d
whatever.
12
You can do
plus. Okay. Okay.
Nice.
that.
All right, you're back up.
You're back full HP.
Okay, cool. And I think I. And oh, and now it's my turn. Okay. So overwhelmed by everything. I will cast as my bonus action Shillelagh.
As you bonus action and you smack with your main weapon. All right, go ahead.
I will take a whack at the swarm. I'll cast Booming Blade as my action. That didn't work, right? Oh, I clicked the wrong thing. Here we go. Yeah, that didn't do it either. What the heck?
I think the booming blade. You might have to modify that one.
No, for Booming Blade, it doesn't. It's what I think level 5 that adds the thunder damage to the actual attack.
Yeah. So it's not
Yeah.
doing anything.
But
it won't do anything right now, but if
it
it
won't-
moves, we'll take that thunder.
no, I was just expecting it to pop up like to let me do an attack roll.
You can just do the damage on the shillelagh. That's where it's going for.
Mhm.
Well, so 21 to hit
Yeah, you can roll the damage in the
and 5 damage.
5 force damage. Okay. Bonk.
And, where's the done button?
So it's in the chat. You have to scroll up a
There we
little
go.
bit. There you go.
There, I found it.
All right. As this little boy sees Persa by itself. Squeak, squeak.
Oh.
19 to hit.
Yeah. Yup.
So you take four piercing and 1 fire.
Oh, you're fine.
All right, brothers in the ground.
Ooh, spiny shield.
I'm gonna burrow up to the top of the ground, peek my head around, see that Corsa's.
Hey,
I assume that. Well, yeah, I assume the owl can take care of himself. But I know wizards are fragile. So I'm going to do my best, and I'm going to try to create some water around the ember bat, and I create 10 gallons of water. Yeah, I create 10 gallons of water around the ember bat.
Oh, with Spiny Shield, it reduces the damage that I'm dealt by 2d4, and then it deals that same amount of piercing damage back to the attacker. So that bat takes 6 damage.
It's piercing?
Yes.
What did you want to do, brother? Sorry?
I want to try to create. No, that's not what I meant to do. I want to try to create water around the ember bat near the Corsa.
Okay.
Corsa.
So you want to like put a division in between it? Okay.
I'm trying to drown it mostly.
Okay.
So like, it looks like it's on fire. It
Is there a
looks like it's a
save
bat.
for it or no? Or is just in it
It
and
doesn't
slowed?
seem to be.
Assuming it's
Oh, I was kind of hoping it would have a weakness to water and take damage from getting wet.
It's more of a. It doesn't have that kind of thing.
Okay.
It's a bat that can blow fire, basically. But it's still a bat.
Right.
It's not made of fire.
Okay. Yeah. It's wet. Corsa's wet. I guess blowing fire will be somewhat less effective. And then I crawl back down into my burrow.
Sorry, gameplay.
It's pretty funny. I'm going up for. Okay, I'm going back down. This course are only a con save.
Yeah, I can do that.
Falter. As you take 3 points of fire damage.
Ow, ow, ow. It burns. Yeah, I guess. I guess I'll Ray of Frost again. God.
Oh.
Does an 8 hit? Probably not, huh?
Eight's a miss.
Sorry about that. Okay, cool. Yeah, I guess that's the end of my turn.
Swarm bat. Smack, smack. 19 to hit.
19
As you
hits.
take 4 piercing, half to 2, and 4 fire damage.
Okay. Stop.
But it's so cute. It wants to bite you. Alright, roll me a con save, Doctor.
I did. Oh, is it just aura thing?
When you start your turn in it.
Okay, gotcha.
You
25.
take no damage.
I'm him. Okay, I'm going to risk an attack of opportunity in order to move closer to Alan from the Ember Bat that's targeting me.
It's gonna bite. 15 to hit. Oh wait, it has to roll a wisdom save. Apologies.
Yeah.
15.
That saves, and 15 hits.
Okay. So you take 6 piercing and 3 fire.
Oof. I'll just take that on the chin. Then I need to do a con save for my sanctuary. That's still up. Okay, I'm gonna use my action. What's that?
I don't think Sanctuary requires.
It doesn't. It
Concentration.
just once you use something.
Oh,
it
is
goes away.
sanctuary not? Oh yeah, sanctuary is in concentration. Duh. Yeah. Sorry. I'm I'm gonna take out the healing potion that we got from the person that we helped in the cart that we're escorting at the moment, and I'm gonna use my action to feed it to Alan. Sort of like there's like fire on the back of my head and everything as I pull this thing out, but
Open
I
your
give
feet.
them the
Choo-choo.
health potion. Yeah, it's like you need this a bit more than I do, but not by much. And as an action, giving a potion, is it just the full effect?
It's a full action and it's a full effect. Yeah, he gets a 10 hit points.
Okay, great. So you get 10 HP.
Beautiful.
And bonus action, of course. Not much fun stuff I can do with my bonus action yet. Yeah, that's what I'll do. That's me.
Okay, well, can I use a bonus action to just hand him the potion, healing potion that I have?
You can get it as a free
Wait,
action.
Oh, beautiful. I just toss him the healing potion that I have.
Yeah, I got you. Thank you.
Let me get that out the inventory. Remove. Beautiful. And then, I try to deal with this bat in front of me. Oh, do I need to make another con save?
Correct, every time.
Okay.
Fine.
At 20.
Critical hit.
What the hell? It's
Taking 7
Oh.
damage. Still
that
alive.
was so bad.
It's bloody though.
But I remembered my rage damage this time, unlike the last two fights.
Wage.
Yes. Alan is gonna stand his ground.
The bat looks at Alwyn again. I'm gonna bite him. 16 to hit.
Hits.
So you take 2 piercing and 2 fire damage. So Alwyn, I'd like you to roll me a con save, as it has like a fire aura around it.
Yep. You said 4 damage, right?
Yeah, 2 piercing, total 4 damage, yeah.
And now you want a con save. Boop.
You're fine.
Huzzah. It'll just continue wailing on it. For dear life.
Nice.
Fucking bats. Why are you so darn cute?
15.
That's it.
I gotta do the damage from something else. That was dumb. I didn't add the damage right to that thing.
You can just press the damage button on the bottom.
There we go.
Shillelagh.
Well, I don't know if Booming Blade has it coded correctly. I mean, and since Booming Blade doesn't do anything, so yeah, 9 force damage. Yeah, and that's it. Where's my done button?
Alright. Swarming goes to Corsa, smacking. 18 to hit.
Yeah.
Takes 3 piercing and 2 fire damage.
Actually, with my spiny shield,
Oh,
it takes 2 damage, and I just take the 3.
cool.
I'm still alive.
Is Spiny Shield a concentration or is it reaction?
It's just a It was just a reaction, and it stays up until my next turn.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything about concentration.
So it's like a shield. Okay. Brother.
Yeah.
Everybody's looking fucked up. Including
Yeah, I
the
went
bats.
down once.
Yeah, these bats are scary. Anything swarm at level 1 is like fucking horrible. People underestimate the swarm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, never doing that again.
I crawl up and see the barbarian's looking a little bit better, and that his bat's looking a little bit worse. So I'm going to hope that he can carry the day, and I'm going to cast Fire Resistance on him. And he reduces 1d4 of all fire damage taken. And then I go back to my burrow.
Of course not. Con save.
Yeah. Please don't be a 1 again.
Fine.
You're good.
Oh, thank God. Okay, I'm gonna use my action to disengage,
Alright.
Sweet.
and I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And that'll be my turn.
Alright, the bats attack again. 20 to hit.
Yeah.
So you take 4 piercing, half the 2, and 1 point of fire damage, as it does 0 damage because you're fire resistance. Alright, Shilly, does it resist it to 0, or does it resist to only 1?
It removes
Uh,
1d4 damage.
So then it removed it completely. Alright,
So just the 2 then?
yeah. Doc.
Get my
Okay, let's see. Is it a? Ooh, okay. I am. Well, first and foremost, I'm gonna use a bonus action to drink the health potion that I got from Alan. So I'll gain 6 HP off of that. That's pretty good. Up to 8. And then I think I will. I'll step up to the Ember Bat again, and I'm going to. I'll take the whip off of my hip and sort of like crack it as it like glows like a magical energy and everything. As I'm gonna use True Strike to attack the Ember Bat in front of me.
Okay. That's a hit.
Nice.
So you lose your little
4,
sanctuary, but you smack it for 5.
Mhm. Damn. And then I sort of look over to Elowin, like, you know, we're sharing a bit of a glance.
Alright, con save.
We're getting them.
Yeah.
We're taking them down.
Okay. I'm fine. Please, I just want to cleave this bat once and for all.
These bats, plural.
That's a
16?
hit.
Okay.
For
8.
half damage.
Did that include the rage? Yes, it did. I just rolled poorly. A 1 and a 2. That's fantastic. Okay. Not much I can do, but just stand here and be bait. I'll move closer to this one.
No. This one will switch tactics and attack Doctor.
Gotcha.
Natural 1.
Hell yeah.
A 10. As you have advantage on it for anybody who hits it.
Sweet.
As that's assuming Elwyn's gonna smack it, but Elwyn, you need to roll a con save.
Coming right up.
You're fine. Alright, so you have advantage on
Alright.
this one if you want to smack it.
She definitely does want to smack it. She will cast a Booming Blade. No, I guess I'll do it again since I had advantage. Big fish? No,
23.
no. 23. So 23 hits, I assume.
Yeah, roll
I
the
will.
damage. As you beat the shit out of
9
it as it's dead.
9 force damage. That's all.
Nice.
Then she will walk over here and prepare to continue attacking on her next turn.
Alright. Because this bat will decide on the fate on what's an attack. It's gonna chase Corsa.
Uh-oh. Beads of sweat going down Doc's face, just watching this happen. Oh no.
It misses with a 7.
You're fine. You're fine, baby. You're fine. Everything's okay.
I crawl up my hole. I see the one bat's looking pretty bad off, and the wizard's fighting the bat for some reason, which is I don't know why the wizard made that choice, but I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead at that bat, and hope to bring it down.
14?
Yep,
That's a DC you have?
that's a DC. Yes.
It does nothing.
Okay. I go back down the hole and wish the wizard good luck.
It's the battle tactics. It's not gonna work long term. Corsa.
Oh.
Takes a fire damage. 2 points of fire.
Oh. You're up.
He's still alive.
You're gonna be okay. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna Ray of Frost it, I guess. What other choice do I have? Running away didn't fucking work.
It'll be a disadvantage. You have to roll twice. Or is that a disadvantage?
Yeah, you're within 5 feet. So.
That's a 12.
Okay.
That's a hit.
Boom.
Eh.
That'll be the end of my turn.
Alright, the bat will see a newcomer towards it as it attacks Elwyn instead of Alun.
No.
20 to hit.
That's a hit.
As you take 3 piercing and 3 fire damage.
Oh no, I'm down.
Well, Doc now has quite the choice because he sees Elwyn go down behind him, but he also sees Corsa engaged with this ember bat, and oh shoot. Okay, if I'm able to, can I I'm going to move and get a bit closer. Well, no, I'm just gonna shout. Thistle! Can you... Elwyn needs help! Can I trust you to help them?
Try!
Okay, great! So Doc is going to run over and help Corsa with the Ember Bat situation over here. Making his whip glow again, he's gonna cast True Strike on him.
That's a hit.
For 7 radiant.
Alright, still alive.
And no, I'll stay here. I'll pull up. Bonus action. Yeah, not much. That'll be my turn.
Balloon. Con save. Nice.
Please just kill it.
Critical hit.
Okay, yeah. That should do it.
As it takes 10 points of damage, it dies.
Better rolls on those d6s. Alrighty. Alan's not a healer. Ellen will.
Poke Elowen, say, you good?
He just runs away.
And then can I push Corsa out of the way and take her spot?
Do you have enough speed? It does. It is considered rough terrain when you grab them. So.
Okay. 35 and I spent 25.
Okay, yeah, you can switch places.
Yeah, I just push her out the way. Move.
Into the water?
Yeah.
Yep. Better to be wet than dead.
Alright, Elowen, dead save Whisper. So the Whisper in our games, you can go on the left-hand side, you'll see a dice roll. You can toggle it to GM roll, and then roll a d20. Make sure you untoggle it once you're back alive, so you're not rolling to GM for all your attack rolls.
So GM roll D20.
Alright. As a Swarmy will we'll pick a target between the two of you. It is going for our bird boy. 12 misses.
Yes, that's what I want.
I promised I'd help, so reluctantly I crawl out of my burrow. But then I see that Elowen is down, and Corsica decided it's a good time to take a bath. I'm really confused about the course of this fight, but I'm gonna go and at least try to help my down teammate. And I use Spare the Dying. To at least stabilize them. And that'll be my turn.
Alright.
Oh, yippee, it's my turn. Epic. Ray of Frost.
Yeah.
Not a disadvantage this time.
It's gonna be disadvantage. Yep, I knew it.
Damn it.
You jinxed yourself! Because this thing's too cute to die. Alright. As
I'll
con
see.
save,
We'll see about that.
Mr. Doc.
Gotcha.
Nice.
18. Yeah, too cute to die. Crack. We'll see about that. So I'll hit it again with True Strike.
That's it.
5 damage.
Is it is vanquished and in combat.
Boom.
I start performing first aid on Elowen.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, I don't have medicinal knowledge, and I'm a bit tapped out on inventions at the moment. But I trust your judgment. I'll say the thistle. Yeah, I got nothing for you, he says to Corsa.
As you quickly see in the distance more bats arriving as you begin to try to flee this place.
Oh, yes, please.
Can I do a medicine check to try to rouse Corsa?
Do
Sorry.
you have a kit? Do you have the healer's kit, Feet? He'll be unconscious for an hour until you can feed him a potion or a healing spell, or a feat that. Because the Spare Dying just did the stabilizing for it.
Yeah, I have a what should we call it, kit? An herbalist kit.
Yeah, that doesn't heal. Sadly, you need the feet to heal.
Okay.
We'll just
you just pick them up.
Then.
Yeah, just pick them up over your shoulder and run out.
Yep, exactly.
I don't think anybody wants to be picked up by brother. I think the spikes are gonna get you in the eye.
Yeah.
Let's skedaddle.
Of course, is
Before
just
Lynn.
like heavily leaning on Doc.
Mm-hmm.
Ow, it hurts.
Oh yeah, like the arm over the shoulder, like, yeah, we're getting out of here.
You like
Why did you
me.
go swimming halfway through the fight?
I didn't. I was put into the water.
Look, it was either be wet or be dead.
I was already wet. I'm
Sure.
not complaining. I was just clarifying that it was not my choice.
The least of our worries at the moment. We should focus on finding somewhere safe.
We say while we're running away.
Where is the merchant?
They're there. They're running ahead. Quickly, let's go!
Okay. I make sure to stick with the merchant so my spines at least guard their back.
Alright. As you guys continue onwards, you can take a short rest if you desire.
Please.
As Elwyn, you'll wake up on that short rest, as you can spend your dice if you want.
Nice.
Oh, yippee! I'm back to full.
Good.
I was on 1 HP.
I'm gonna save my hit die, but
As you're almost
Yeah,
at the last
typical.
stretch of the travel, as Elza says, "We're almost there. Just a little bit longer." As I'd like everybody to roll me a perception check.
oof.
Okay.
Good at those. Not really.
Yeah, we figured that out at the party. Oh, nice.
I got a 20.
Oh, good.
Nice.
Brother
22.
beats
2.
Nat 20.
23.
Baby, you got nat
Big
20.
vigilant this time.
Peeled.
As Thistle, roll me a 1d8 for encounter.
No.
I'm sorry.
It might be not even an encounter. Depends what you get. But you might get more bats. Who knows? Oh, all right. As I'd like you to all roll me a perception check. Again.
Again.
Wow. the DM said lovingly.
As,
That is great.
as if you fail, I'd like you to roll me a dexterity saving throw.
What?
Fail.
What's a fail?
15.
What? Okay, so we all failed.
Awesome. Thank God I can
36.
add my fucking intelligence modifier to my dex saving throws.
Hey, that might be it. We're level 1.
As if you failed,
Huzzah!
The dexterity saving throw is a 14 to avoid it. If you didn't avoid it, you get trapped. As you get trapped, the people who falter, I'd like you to roll me another d8 on the counter.
Gotcha.
Great.
Oh, this is great.
All of us or just one of us?
I'd say just one of you. So I'd say the lowest one.
Doc.
Yeah, I think I got the lowest. It's a D8?
Yeah.
2.
Oh god.
Oh, get ready for another.
Oh,
fight.
God.
Oh, God.
Oh,
All right,
I'm feeling great about this
Stay
guy.
on this map. Roll initiative. You can rearrange yourself as you see. As you see two more ember bats.
No, I don't have any more rages, right?
Yeah, like you're one to laugh.
Yeah,
Mr.
no.
Trapped Boy.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you, I guess.
Guess what?
Yeah, I'll stay here.
Yeah, I'll stay here because we were walking together.
This will be much better, I'm sure.
Me, Doc, and brother are probably
I'm running back to my burrow. It worked out well for me.
Great.
Well, let everybody die for your sins.
You're just gonna...
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go here. No more rages, right? No more rages.
Should get them back on a short rest? No?
I don't think so.
You should, but I don't know what level you get them automatically. I think you should get one back.
Yeah,
You-
on a
you
short
gain
rest,
one
you get one
use.
page.
Yeah.
You get one back on a short rest.
Yep.
That's what the new rules for Burrow. And then once you hit level 10, or not level 10, not level 8, I remember level, it can last up to 10 minutes, the rage.
When you okay, so I do have a short rest.
I think it lasts 10 minutes now.
Really? That only lasts a minute.
Yeah, by default they last 10.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's wrong.
Would I still be enraged then?
No. It's an hour ago.
It's been an hour.
Oh, that's right. We did take a short rest. Alright, bonus action rage, I guess.
Says the barbarian sadly.
We'll hit. 10 to hit.
That is a miss.
Okay, well, it takes 4 points. No, I'm sorry, 3 points of damage, which is really just 1. For graze. Oh, I don't have my end button.
That's okay.
There we go.
I make the owl more flame resistant again.
How long does that last? A minute or?
Um,
Oh, once per turn. Okay, so it's only good for the round.
yeah. That's useful, I thought. And then I'm going to interpose a little bit with the bat, so I'll go
Oh, he's actually gonna play.
here. And reluctantly end my turn with my quills facing towards the bat.
Alright. The bat will attack. 12 is a miss. Dock.
Alright, I see that one of the Ember Bats is being preoccupied, so I'm going to rush next to Thistle and engage this bat using my whip again to strike true.
12 is a hit.
12? Sweet. 5 radiant. And then I'm going to take a little bit of a step back. Just make him think about it. And yeah, that'll be it for me.
Alright, the bat thinks about it and goes for you.
Alright. Fair enough.
13 to hit.
18 hits.
Alright, take 5 piercing and 3 fire.
Oh, it knocks me unconscious.
Cool. Orsa.
Oh, oh. I have the magic initiate.
This is like Saturday all over again. You guys now have hatred for these bats.
I have the magic of it initiate feat, so I get to cast Witch Bolt for free once a long rest, and that's what I'm doing on the bat that knocked out my boy Doc. Please, I'm begging.
That's a hit.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
15,
Right.
and then gotta just take a few steps back.
Just make sure you stay within 30 feet. I think it's 30 feet.
Yes.
You're good.
I'm chilling. We're good. If I back up anymore, I'm off the map.
Yeah. It might not be a bad idea.
Elwyn will run forward. Seeing that one of her teammates got clobbered, she's going to try to clobber the bats back. But first she's going to cast Shillelagh. And then she will cast Booming Blade. Does an 18 hit? I guess it does, right?
Yes, it does.
So hard to find. Oh, oop. Or 5 damage. Huzzah!
Huzzah!
And done.
This is much more manageable. Just a 14 save?
Yeah.
Okay. I shall try to cleave it again. Does an 11 hit?
Oh, 11 is a miss.
1 point of damage.
Woo! Best barbarian.
Slowly but surely.
20 more rounds.
Brother.
I cast Asbestos.
Asbestos? Why? Because you're casting healing spells as best as you can?
Yes.
Okay. We're all doing our best.
Alright, gonna attack. 20 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Take 3 piercing, have the 1, and 3 fire. Roll me that d4. Or did you recast that fire thing again?
I did, yeah. That was the Asbestos spell. Was
Oh,
the fire thing
okay.
again.
Oh, I see. Insulation. Whoosh, that whoosh right over me.
I need that
So just
d4.
roll
Yeah, roll a d4.
me or
You.
Yeah. Oh, me. I thought.
Doesn't
Okay,
matter.
yeah, you.
Someone just roll it.
Someone's got it. I'll do it. I'm not done.
I'll roll it. It's fine.
Okay.
Or you take 1 fire damage.
Okay. I heal myself back up to 2. That might save me.
All
Let's
right.
save Whisper.
Gotcha. Oh, gee. Oh, hey, it's a big button.
Force up.
All right. Ray of Frost.
That's it.
Nice.
Set.
You will look. She'll look down at the fallen fox and say, "It'll be time enough for sleeping later. Get up now." And she will cast Healing Word.
Sweet.
Love the leprechaun voice. I love it. It's so good.
For 9.
Nice.
Jeez.
Oh, yeah.
Full HP?
I wake up.
Not quite. I don't think. I think it was what you said.
And 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And she'll walk over here and clobber the thingy. Can find it. Losing everything. There we go. 7. Oh,
Oh.
fuck.
Fumble table. Roll me a d20 and see what happens on the fumble table.
D20. Ba-doop, ba-doop. 20.
Auto hit.
Oh, nice.
Roll that damage.
Oh, I just hit? Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
just let me hit.
I didn't miss. Huzzah.
Just
It was a
kidding.
feint attack. It was a feint.
You just roll the damage on the.
Haha. Yeah, I'm just trying to find, because I gotta do
It's
it
in the
with
chat.
Shillelagh. Well, no, that one won't work right. Yeah.
You might have to make
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. And now I am done.
Ooh.
3rd time's the charm.
Con save.
Oh, that's right.
That's a miss.
Well,
My
1 point
effect
of
should still
damage
be active
because
because
of
it's
raise.
Yeah,
until
yeah.
my turn.
Yeah, I'm just saying for him, but he's making the con saves. He's just missing like crazy.
Yeah.
It's like a piano.
Hey, next level go.
It's like, I can't get the candy out of that piano.
I don't want this candy. It's spicy.
He
full
still
of red
takes 1
hots.
point of damage. 10, 11, and then 10 again. Crazy.
I'm gonna get a little bit closer and then toll the dead. So wisdom 14.
2.
Hello.
You can tell why a lot of them didn't survive this track, because these things are fucking devils. Roll a
Yeah.
d12 and see the damage. Alright, it dies. Any combat.
6.
Sweet.
I think I've had enough of these bats. Why don't we get the fuck out of here?
I thought that was the plan
Fantastic
already.
idea.
Let's go back to our main map. So you reach the next area. Taking you several hours, but making it.
Sweet. This is nice.
As you eventually arrive, couple hours, as he's obviously have a rest. You're going to need it for when you escort me to Alderheart. As she winks at you.
Yes, I am quite tired. I think we all are.
Very.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I face death.
You guys deserve a reward, though. Here, as it picks out of the bags, you guys can choose a piece of adventuring gear worth 50 gold pieces or fewer as a reward.
Gotcha.
Adventuring gear, so it's not potions.
Oops.
Long list.
Yeah, adventuring gear has a lot of stuff. If you want the list, I can put it in the Discord.
Yes, please.
Yeah,
Yeah,
please.
this would be nice.
There you go.
It'd be way easier than trying to look it up ourselves.
The most expensive thing on there is the Alchemist Fire, 50 gold pieces, which is the minimum.
Mm. Dang.
Or maximum.
Or yeah, maximum, sorry. Yeah. It could be really handy for people who will need ammunition or chains or chalk or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So you can pick one item, ideally, but you could potentially just go for the Alchemist Fire, the most expensive. Or if you
Gotcha.
need holy water or whatever. Oh, there is a potion of healing. Never mind, you can't take it. Apologies. You can steal it. So if you need a potion of healing, you can take it. I didn't see it.
Oh,
Take
yes.
another potion of healing.
I would like a potion of healing.
Yes.
I would also love a potion of healing.
Yeah, I'll take a potion of healing.
Yeah, they're pretty useful. We figured that out. Do you have one in your inventory? Should just be able to take it.
Yeah. Oh, I love when you're ready.
As
Yeah,
you guys are
it's
free to explore Windowing Reach, as you can find many amenities here. A research station lacking compared to the Seminole of a size. There is a general store, a small inn, a tavern, and then there are weapons or armor smiths in this town, apothecary and bookbinders.
I would like to go to the weapon shop.
Yeah, I would too, actually.
As I figure out how to wear armor effectively, I think I'm going to buy some. But at the moment, it's just going to slow me down.
Yeah. I can't
These-
really use weapons either.
These cloths aren't doing me any justice there. Those bats chewed me up quite good.
I might be able to make something to help with that in the future, but for now, well, I only have so many resources, you know.
There's plenty of components here we can buy if you need more resources.
So this location here is the storage and the granary. Number 2 is the town gaol. Number 3 over here is the magistrate's office. Isa's cart's here. Number 4, she sells stuff. 5 is right here too. The apothecary. The bindery is over here. And the Wrangler's Rest is an inn. Oh, sorry, it doesn't have weapons or armor service here. My apologies, I read that wrong.
Oh, that's fine. I'd just like to go to. I'll go to the stall in the square.
Yeah, that's the girl, the cat lady you helped. Welcome to my wares.
I'll just tag along.
She sells basically weapons, tools, adventuring gear, and trades and goods from the main 5e rules.
Gotcha. I'm going to pull out the short sword that I got out of that puddle of goop that used to be that fox. I mean, you seem to have a bit of connection with this weapon. Maybe you could display it somewhere, or maybe sell it for something, more than what you got out of them, if that makes sense. It's very ornate. And I'll sort of, I'll show her the short sword.
I'm sorry. I only do trades.
Oh. Well, what can I get for this?
She shows different kinds of weapons and different gear, so, yeah. The short sword's worth double the price.
Gotcha. Normal one is 10 gold, so I'd have 20 gold worth of trade. Ooh. I'll ponder her wares for a moment if anyone wants to do anything else.
The apothecary, if you wanted to go here, sells basically potions, healer's kits, and herbalist kits for sale.
Yeah, I think I want to
As well
go to
as
the apothecary.
it does sell raw materials to make your own healing potions.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah, you just need to be proficient in, I think it's apothecary? I don't know. It's like a skill.
I mean, there's like, there's probably a supplies that's tied to it.
Brewer's kit?
I think there's an alchemist's kit.
It's an alchemist one.
There might.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Can I, I'm assuming I can't trade using my starting equipment?
No.
Okay.
The alchemist supplies. Tool.
No, you can. My apologies. You can trade your starter gear.
Oh, I can?
Just,
Okay.
If you start with something, you have to kind of be able to finagle with it. Alright, as of course you head towards the pocket there, you see healer kits, potions of healing, and herbalism kits for sale. They also sell swamp herb filters and other raw materials. Greetings and salutations, what can I help you with?
I'm looking for potions that would help against fire bats.
As they reveal one potion of fire resistance for 100 gold pieces.
Oh, never mind. How much are your healing potions?
They're 50 gold pieces each.
Oh,
Your bulk is
I
Yeah.
figure I'm too poor to be here.
Yeah, you bought all of those rations. It's unfortunate.
Never mind. She'll like sadly walk out and go back to everyone.
Waddle, waddle, waddle.
I'm poor. I wanted to buy potions that would help us against those bats that are on fire, but it didn't work.
Shame.
You're level 1.
Oh, well.
You're not rich yet.
Yeah.
You got lucky on a crit and you killed the boss.
Yeah.
My goal is to get a set of chainmail armor. If I take my scale mail and I also turn in the short sword that I got, that's 70 gold worth of trading. Would I be able to add 5 gold to that to meet the 75 for chainmail?
I'll allow it, yeah.
Okay, great. Thank you. I'd make that trade with her and
Give you
everything.
used
And
piece of armor. Here you go.
Thank you. Yes, this will help greatly.
I need something like this myself, but I don't know quite how it works. I guess I'll watch you wear it around and maybe I'll figure out how to use it.
Yeah, it's just heavy.
Oh, I didn't realize that you had any amount of strength.
I do what I can. I grew up hunting.
You did?
Yeah, I mean, it was mostly me creating traps, but I had to move the trapped animals from the traps to home. That took some strength.
So you did lazy hunting.
Lazy, it's smart. Why would I do all the hard work? That's what the traps are for.
Nerd. Oh man, something's going around.
Yeah, allergies. Right. Must be all the soot in the air.
Anything else you guys want to do?
I think I just want to go to sleep.
Alright, you can head towards
Yeah,
the
that was
inn.
everything that Doc needed, so I'm good.
Depending if you want to talk to the magistrate's office, see what's going on here. If not, you can just go to the inn.
Because we're trying to reach Alderheart. That's the name.
Still pretty far away.
Yeah. We ain't got time for messing around.
That's just gonna have to wait a while.
Alright, you
Thank
head
you.
towards the Wrangler's Rest, as it's a local inn and tavern in the Reach. A quiet place, quality rooms, decent food. As a few visitors from a room occasionally come here as well. As occasionally some adventurers are trying to get their hands on some slime wranglers. As the inn itself is pretty affordable, as it is about 2 silver a night. As they sell meals for 5 silver.
Yeah, Doc will just pay for a room and then go to bed, essentially. Probably eat some rations.
Alright, you head towards the storage granary, a large building, a house of slime residue, which is eventually can be rather exported across the wood. As you see, collecting stuff nearby farms, it looks like it's under construction currently. It's not open. So they had some damage happen there. Is the loon there or not? He's AFK.
What's sorry?
Oh, Alan. It's just like sitting there looking at it.
We're all going to the inn now, it looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll pay the...
Fucking bird, man. Look at that merman with armor. Alright, you all head over towards the inn, getting a nice rest. Anybody want to do anything before bed?
Yeah. I think Course is just going to sleep. She got a little too close to going down.
Oh, and Doc is going to repair his suit before he goes to bed.
If nothing else, you do get a long rest, but you do hear a knock at your door in the morning.
I'll open it.
As you see, Lysia.
Oh, hello.
You guys ready to go?
Sure I am.
I heard, Walden Kane here, he was looking potentially for some adventures. He has a potential opportunity for a mission, depending if you are interested. He's the politician figure around here. Could help you pay your way all the way towards Elden Forest, if you're interested. If not, we can just go on.
See, we're already going to our destination under the pretense of a mission. Kind of looks back towards the others.
Well, maybe it's on the way.
It's whatever you all want.
I mean, for the mission that we're doing, time is of the essence, but if we're able to gather more resources to help us, then I think that would be beneficial. At the very least, I'd say we can hear him out. Sorry, we'll hear him out.
I'm not opposed to hearing him out.
Yeah, we can always say no. That's the great thing about it.
Alright, let's go hear out this magistrate.
As you arrive there, you see two guards awaiting your accompanied. As you see the rather large crane looking above head. Hello there! Come up, come up!
Right.
You follow?
I've heard about your explorations heading towards Elderwood, and I thought potentially taking a gander from Elise had mentioned you're going there, but you're also going there to help people out. And I was wondering if you could help me out, honestly. I have had an issue with a missing individual. As you can see, the man's well dressed. His finery, as he begins to see his ruffled feathers, as he kind of looks at you. Kenna, that foolish girl, has gotten over her head, and she had ventured into the caverns, looking for slimes. But she hasn't returned for days, and I can't only hope that she's still alive. Will you help me, won't you? You're adventurers, after all.
How far away from here are these caverns or catacombs?
He begins to reveal a map out. At least a day and a half reach. A little off track of where you must go, of course. Over here.
Gotcha. Oof.
I'll even make it sweeter the deal, of course. I could offer you a position to get an audience with the birdfolk council of Alderheart. Certainly they don't think the council will see anyone coming, do they? I can write you a letter of introduction to help you get an audience. To make it more clear that he won't consider you this until Ken is safe, of course.
Hmm.
Can get you right in the front doors and waiting.
Yeah, that'd be a lot easier than just trying to flag them down, I guess. Doc will turn to the rest of the party. What do you guys think?
And if you do kill a few slimes, I promise you 5 gold pieces each. On top of that.
I think it's something we might need to consider.
I mean, if it'll help us, I suppose we should do it. Like, if it'll make stuff later on down the road easier, I don't see why we wouldn't.
Yeah.
Definitely pros and cons to all this. But do the pros outweigh the cons?
Might get all the way to the city and then they might not even want to see us.
Yeah, but if we have that letter, then
That's what I'm saying. If we
Yeah.
get that letter, then we'll be good as gold.
it's like a better safe than sorry kind of situation.
Mhm. And an extra 3 days shouldn't throw us that far off trail or off track.
I don't know, they sounded quite disturbed when they were talking about how fast the fire was going. So it's either take the risk of not entering the city but get there faster, or a guaranteed entrance while risking time.
Is the merchant that we escorted going to go to Alderheart?
She's
Without
not gonna
us?
go without you.
While
That
we
was
do it?
dangerous.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
She'll be staying here in the reach until you arrive back.
Okay, great. Yeah, I mean, if all we have to lose is time, I'd say we go for it.
I'm in agreement with that.
After some thinking, I think the pros do outweigh the cons.
Sounds like you've got yourself a deal.
You won't forget it. You'll be known as heroes around here. And having a great written note right directly towards a leader of Alderheart will be surely some importance. Plus, you gotta kill all those little creatures and get some money out of it.
Sounds great.
Hey, maybe being known as a hero will actually help you sell stuff, Doc.
Maybe. He says through gritted teeth.
Another jab.
Alright. You guys continue your adventure next week in a Humblewood's adventure. As we'll conclude here for now. Continue onwards next week.